What's up guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, my name is Fatuma. Make sure you hit on the subscribe button down below and join the family. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for coming back. So today I did a simple natural beginner friendly makeup tutorial for you guys. For those who are beginners in makeup, this is yours to watch. So if you're interested, keep on watching and please hit on the subscribe button to join the family. Make sure you like the video and let's get straight into it.
So the first step, I applied primer on my face. So before you put any makeup on your face, always make sure you have primer on. So I'm just going to massage the primer gently on my skin and let it set for a while. So onto my brows, I'm using my spoolie brush to just brush my eyebrows, just trying to define the shape of my brows. Next thing, I'm using Davis number 3 eyebrow pencil to do my eyebrows, and I'm going in with the bottom line. As you can see, I'm trying as much as possible for the line to be faint. I don't want my eyebrows to be so dark. So then I'm going to fill in the eyebrows, focusing on the empty spaces. And at the beginning, I'm just going to draw like small strokes going upwards. So when you're going for a natural look, always make sure that you don't make your eyebrows look dark. So next, I'm going to take the primer that I used before, and I always use this primer just to define the hair in my eyebrows. So when you do this, your hair becomes more visible and more natural. So that's exactly what I'm doing. Next thing, I went in with the gel. I used the black eyebrow gel just to give more definition to my hair structures on my eyebrows. So next thing, I'm going to take my spoolie brush and just mix everything out. So when doing your eyebrows, anything that you apply on your eyebrows, any product, always make sure you brush it off, like blend and mix everything out. So next, to clean the shape of my eyebrows, I'm using Elegant Pro Concealer in the shade Cool Tan for my bottom, because when highlighting your brows, always make sure you use a concealer that is 2 or 3 shades lighter than your skin tone or lighter than your foundation. So to highlight the upper part of my eyebrows, I'm going to use my foundation, and I'm using the Maybelline Superstay foundation in the shade Warm Sun. So using your foundation to clean the top part of the eyebrows helps to reduce the harshness of the light concealer. So it's better if you use your foundation instead of your concealer. So next, I'm just going to take my beauty blender and blend the excess concealer. So if you have a smaller brush, you can use that instead. Next thing, I'm just going to take my spoolie brush and just mix everything out just to finalize my eyebrows. Next, onto my face, I'm using the same Maybelline Superstay foundation that I used to clean my eyebrows in the shade Warm Sun, and as you can see, I had already applied primer, so there was no need to do it again. So using my damp beauty blender, I'm blending out my foundation. And so for foundation, if you want your foundation or your makeup to look flawless, always make sure you blend everything out so nicely. Like, don't be in a rush to do your makeup. Just take it slow, take it easy. Make sure you blend each and every product that you apply on your face well until then there is no flashbacks. It all looks flawless, smooth, and nice, of course. So to highlight, I'm using these two concealers. They're both Elegant Pro concealers in the shade Yellow Corrector and Cool Tan. So for my inner part on my under eyes, I'm using the lighter shade. Yeah, and as you can see, I'm bringing the concealer closer to my nose just to define my nose and to enhance the features of my nose. To highlight the other parts of my face, I'm using Elegant Pro Concealer in the shade Cool Tan, and I'm going to highlight the upper parts of my lips, my chin, the corners of my mouth, my nose, and my forehead. So be keen on your concealer application. If you follow this concealer application, it's going to change your makeup game really, really, really great. Like, it's going to enhance the features of your face. Your face is going to look like it has been snatched upwards. So if you want to change your makeup game, you can try this concealer application. Next, I'm just going to use the same damn beauty blender to blend out my concealer. So when blending your concealer, always make sure you don't drag it anywhere on your face. Make sure you blend it to where you have applied it. Like, you shouldn't drag it all over your face. So for me, I usually start blending concealer on the other parts, then go to my under eyes. So the same thing when blending your under eyes, make sure you don't drag the concealer away from the places where you applied, and always make sure you blend until the concealer sits well on your face and it doesn't leave any flashbacks. So as you can see, I use the beauty blender to like tap some concealer on my eyelids because I'm not going to put on eyeshadow today, because you're going for a natural look. So to set my face, I'm using Banana Dream setting powder. And so when using setting powder, make sure you just put it on the places where you highlighted your face, on your under eyes, your chin, your nose, your forehead. You shouldn't put setting powder all over your face, because as you can see, it is translucent. It's kind of translucent, it's whitish, so you don't want it to look white. So when applying the setting powder, always make sure you blend it. You just don't tap it and leave it there. Blend it well until it sets well on your skin. So this apply setting powder helps to hold the concealer. So just to shape my nose, to like bake my nose, I'm using this banana setting powder. Yeah, I know African nose is beautiful, but sometimes you have to, do something about it just to enhance the beauty of the nose. And that's exactly what I'm doing. Next, I'm using my contour palette, and I'm just going to take a little contour and use a small brush to contour my nose. So I applied some setting powder just to avoid the contour from dragging down to the places where I applied concealer. I don't want any harshness of the contour around that place. So next, I'm not going to contour my cheekbones, I'm just going to bronze, and I'm using that bronzer kit. So since we're going for like a natural look, we don't want any harshness of any product on your face. So instead of contouring, I'm using a bronzer. Yeah, because the bronzer always has a warm undertone than contour. Contour sometimes can be so dark. So to set the rest of my face, I'm using finishing powder, and so I'm just going to focus it on the areas where I never applied any setting powder. Use the rest of my face, and I'm dusting off the excess setting powder on my face. So next I'm just going to put on some Wanja on my waterline. Next I'm going to put on my mascara, and I'm just going to put a mascara on my natural lashes and my lower lashes, of course, because I'm not putting on any lashes. As I said, I want this look to be like as natural as possible, so I'm not going to wear any falsies. The next thing is highlighter, and I'm going to highlight the corner of my eyes, and I'm trying to going inwards a little bit just to enhance my eyes instead of putting a lot of highlights in the corner of my eyes. So this kind of makes the eyes pop a little bit. So next I'm going to put some highlighter on the bridge and tip of my nose. So when applying highlighter on your nose, always make sure the highlighter on the bridge and the tip doesn't meet. Like, just let it stay on the bridge and on the tip. Don't draw that straight line on your nose when highlighting. So because I was not wearing any eyeshadow, I decided to tap some highlights on my eyelids. So next I'm going to put some highlighter on my cheekbones, and as you can see, always blend the highlighter. Anything you apply on your face, make sure you blend it just to reduce the harshness of any product that you have applied. So the final step is my lips, and as you can see, I wiped the lip gloss that I was wearing. So for my lips, I'm going to line my lip using this brown lip liner. So as usual, always make sure you shape your cupid bow when doing your lips. So I'm going to fill in the outer corner of my lips too. And next I'm going to use this lipstick, but I'm not like really going to apply the reddish lipstick on my lips. As you can see, I just used a small amount of the lipstick. I don't want my lips to look so like reddish. Remember, I'm trying to make my look more natural. So I feel like there was a lot of harshness of the red on my lips. I decided to put on some concealer just to cool it. Yeah. So next I applied some gloss. So the final step is setting spray. Always make sure you put some setting spray on your makeup when you're done doing your makeup. And yeah, that's it.
So guys, this is the finished look of the makeup tutorial. If you really enjoyed, if you really liked, if it was really helpful to you, please click on the like button, make sure you're subscribed. Until my next one, bye.